So guys, do you struggle with under eye hollows and darkness? You apply concealer to brighten them, but the concealer creases in the fine lines and wrinkles. So of course you use powder to set it, but the powder makes your under eye look dry and crepey. And the texture looks even worse, making you look more wrinkly. So what do? This is a common question and it is incredibly frustrating. If you are new here, my name is Sehrish and I make videos on makeup tips and tricks. So let's get started. So guys, first of all you need to focus on the orbital area. The skin here is very thin and mobile because of lot of movement from smiling and laughing that can cause creasing. So guys, I am using Nespa Youthful Eye Cream. The first thing you need to do is properly prepare your under eye area so that makeup sit nicely on top without creasing or looking dry. So guys, the main thing is the product you are using is not too much oily. So the eye cream that I am using, it is very lightweight, like jelly texture that hydrates the skin without leaving any oily residue. After this guys, I apply a balm from Extra Hydration, and this is a lip balm. You can use whatever you have. If you have a lot of wrinkles or very dry skin, you can even use a lip balm like Nivea. And next step is foundation. I am using L'Oreal Age Perfect foundation, which is great for mature skin. I mix it with CoverGirl Simply Ageless foundation. I blend the two with a brush and apply it to my face. I am dividing my face into two, a bad side and a good side. On the good side, we will avoid applying foundation around the orbital area. As I told you guys, because of movements there is a lot of chance of creasing, so we won't apply foundation there. As you can see guys, the application is smooth and covers all of my dark spots. So guys, for the bad side I am using Urban Decay concealer in the light warm shade, which is 3 to 4 shades lighter than my skin tone and has a thick consistency. After applying, I blend it with a brush and you will notice this side looks much lighter, but it's an old method of concealing and it doesn't work well. Once we set it with powder, it looks cakey, dry and highlights wrinkles. So guys, on the good side, I am using IT Cosmetics Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer with a peachy undertone, which works better for covering dark circles without making the skin look too light. Just for showing you the difference between the shades, the other concealer from e.l.f. and it is the light sand shade. I will avoid this outer area because it is too much wrinkly. So for blending the concealer, I use a brush, but fingers can work just as well since the warmth helps blend nicely. So guys, you don't always need to use orange concealer for dark spots. Sometimes the right undertone can work wonders. Now I will set the bad side with the loose setting powder by Maybelline. On the good side, I still have some concealer on the brush and I will apply it on my lid of the good side and you will see clearly results. Now I will set the upper eyelid with this peachish powder and you will see how nicely it sets my eyelid. Oh my god, you guys noticed clearly how nicely it gives my eyelid a natural look instead of the bad one. Now for the same good side, I am careful not to overdo it with products. I used a setting spray. My favorite is e.l.f. setting spray and apply it using a brush to lightly set the under eye area. So finally guys, I am using your and mine favorite Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 29N Light Medium for extra coverage and brightness. I apply it to the darker area and I will join it with my cheeks. And I will apply a little amount on the outer corner of my eye. Then I will just blend it with the same concealer brush, and I always use to blend a dabbing motion. Don't use the dragging motion. You can clearly see how much creasing occur on the bad side when I set it with powder compared to the natural look on the good side. Now again I will use the concealer brush, and I put some setting spray on this brush, and I will again use the dabbing motion for setting my under eye on the good side. So you guys clearly see the results, how it lifted my eye. So to finish the look, I am using bronzer to set my face and give it some shape. As you can see guys, on internet people are using bronzer as a blush, but I prefer using it for contouring. Now guys, that I have shown you the difference in both methods. I am switching on my bedroom light so you can clearly see the difference between the good and bad side. I'm not saying that the good side won't crease, it just takes longer, around 7 to 8 hours. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your support means a lot and motivation me to create more content. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and see you in the next one. And thanks for watching guys. Love you. Bye.